Yo, what's good, everybody? This is John from Minority 905, and I'm doing this live stream today for taking you behind the scenes of making some of the covers that will be coming out tomorrow. So I'm releasing my first EP of covers tomorrow. The tracks are going to be "It's Gonna Be Me" by NSYNC. The second track is Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. The third track is Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. And the fourth track is I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. So I'm gonna take you through my logic session here for this one is It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC. And yeah, first I'll play the track for you guys as we're waiting for more people to join in, I guess. And I'll try to pay attention to the live chat here because I'm on like three different screens right now. Yo, what's good, bro? Oh, and another thing is, let me know, guys, how the volume is. If you can hear my voice, okay. This is my first time doing this, so I don't know if the music is too loud or anything like that. But yeah, you can just call me John. What's my favorite plug-in? I guess I would say Amplitude is my favorite plugin, which is the amp sim that I use for making the guitar tones, which I'll show you guys after I'm done just doing the playthrough of the track. So we can just continue with this. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Maybe when you find something, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me. You got no choice, babe, but to move on. You know there ain't no time to waste. You're just too blind to see, but in the end you know it's gonna be me. You can't deny, so just tell me why. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Maybe when you find something, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me. Ooh, yeah. There comes a day when I'll be the one you'll see. It's gonna be me. All that I do is stand up for you. Don't wanna lose it, but I'm not like that. When finally you get to love, every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Maybe when you find something, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be anything I do. Never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Maybe when you find nothing, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me. Okay, cool. So that's the track. That's the finished product that my friend Mason mixed and produced. So my session here is the session, I guess, that I sent to him before he did everything else. And also, if you can see here, I have like two copies of everything. So there's the raw guitars here. Let's just name that, which is more like there's nothing on it. How it's there's no amp. It's just like a DI. And then let's mute this all, and then here's the one that's with the guitar tone that I put through Amplitude 4. Let's just solo that. Okay, I'm just gonna look through your questions real quick here before moving on. What drums do you use? Okay, yeah. So the drums I use is Steven Slate. I love your album cover of Dookie, and I was thinking when you guys, Father of All. I'm probably not gonna be doing anything else related to Father of All. Like we did a few covers in the past for it, but probably not more. I think I don't know. There's just not much else in that album that I'm interested in covering right now, I guess. What's up, bro? Oh, the screen went black. I think my HDMI got pulled for a sec. So let's just bring that back. Okay. So I think the pops that you're hearing might be my computer struggling. My computer is pretty old, so yeah, that's kind of why it's like that, or maybe because we're doing a live. So the first thing that I do when I start a cover usually is I try to find the BPM of which the song is going to be in. I'm not exactly sure what the normal BPM for It's Gonna Be Me is. It's probably like 160, 165, something like that. And usually when I want to turn a song like that into a pop punk song, I would add maybe 5, 10 BPM to it. Like I don't want to try to make it too fast, but I also don't want it to be like, super slow. Let me see if I could fix the popping sound. I already have, yeah, it's already at like the max buffer size. So the first thing I do, if you see here, this is actually the original track of It's Gonna Be Me. So this is the NSYNC version. What I would do is I'd take the original track, I'd put it into like a program like Audacity, and then I would edit the song to be whatever BPM I want it to be. So yeah, let's say it was probably like 160 and I made it 170. And then I also downloaded a version of the song that's a cappella. So you see there's one here that's the entire song, and then there's one where it's the a cappella version of the song. What audio interface do you use? Yeah, I'm not gonna play the original. I'm not trying to get that copyright, but you can see that that's how it is there. The audio interface I use is the Scarlett Solo, so that's for my guitar, and then I forgot the one I use for vocals is called the Scarlet Sapphire, I believe. I got it off Mason, so yeah. Um, okay, so that's usually how I start the covers, and then the first thing I will do is I try to lay down the drums, um, by using the original song as a reference. So let's see here the drums here. So that's the intro. That's in the original song, it's kind of like there's like a a beatbox kind of thing, I guess. It's like a I can't really do it. I can't beatbox, but you know what I mean. If you've heard the original song, that's kind of how it goes in that part. So I tried mimicking that part, but with the drums, like kind of playing with the hi hat here, so you can see like kind of like that thing, and then this would be for the intro, like the do 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 do. So let's hear it with the guitar. So that kind of thing. So that would be the intro of that song, or the first part of the intro, and then you know the real song is gonna be like it's gonna have that deep voice where it's like it's gonna be me, and then it'll jump into like the more hype intro. Okay, let's see where. So your process for covers, do you do the same thing with originals? Do you start with drum? Melody. Okay, so for originals, no, I don't do it that way. Like usually for originals, like I'll start with just playing like my guitar, or like thinking of lyrics or melody. Like another good way is to just search up like maybe random beats or instrumentals of even songs that you know, and kind of just like vibing to it and kind of humming random stuff. So yeah, like it would probably be more of a melody first thing for me. So like I would hum like a melody and then kind of sort of think of lyrics. But yeah, usually I focus on melody and lyrics first. So a lot of the songs that we've released before, it started out with being like an acoustic song. So it would just be guitar and my vocals, and then we would turn it into like a real song, I guess. Yo, what's good, Jamie? Yeah, maybe actually, if whenever I get to release more originals, you could probably do a similar sort of thing. Okay, so that's the first couple bars of that song, and then it'll be the more hype part. So I'll take you through that. So this is the finished version. Okay, so let's see what I did for guitars there. So uh, since this song is around like 160, 170, I kind of thought about it. It kind of sounds like it could kind of sound like "Sugar We're Going Down" by Fall Out Boy. So that was kind of like a little bit of my inspiration for the intro and just like some other small parts in the song. So let's see how the drums go here. So it's kind of more like a crash kind of pattern. Right? And I'll take you through the guitars here. So there's a lot of guitars on this song, as you can see. A lot of the new covers I've done, since I just have more time to work on them now, and I try to work on them as much as I can. Like there's just a lot of layers compared to some of the older covers that we did. There's in the other ones there wasn't as much layers. So here's the guitars for that. Let's see. I'll run you through what's there. So I labeled my guitars here. So you can see there's guitar white, guitar BJA, which would be my Les Paul Jr., and then the other ones with the purple guitar is my purple guitar. So I'll just show you guys real quick the guitars that I mainly use. So this is the purple one. I just got a super distortion put into it recently, but I think when I made this cover, it wasn't like that yet. But that's mainly the guitar I use, and then I have another one here, which is kind of like a Tom DeLonge copy, so it has an invader on it. Okay. You're asking what song this is. This is It's Gonna Be Me. Or It's Gonna Be May. It's gonna be May. Okay. So let's look through the guitars here. So I got a center guitar here. Let's see what that's playing. What is going on? I got him. Okay, let's mute the drums for a second. Okay. So we got the center guitar. And then I also do a left and right. Back in the day, like for this part, I would probably have only done left and right, but these days I like doing the center as well if it's a big part. So it's like this. And that's all using the Tom DeLonge kind of guitar. And then we got a couple riff guitars here. Let's hear those. Okay, cool. And I think I have bass on that too. That's how it kind of makes it sound bigger. Is that there's bass and guitar, I think. Yeah, so you see there's bass on it. Plus the drums. I'm just trying to read through your comments here for a sec. Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like huge when you got the other guitars on the side going as well. You did Taylor Swift covers. Oh yeah. I don't really remember if the conversation in particular, but yeah. Yo, Mason's here, bro. Yo, so if you guys got mixing questions, he's in the chat. He's the one that does all the mixing for this. All right, so that's the first part. Okay, I noticed too there's actually octaves in this too. So let's play the octaves by themselves. So when I do octaves, I try to keep it pretty simple. I don't do anything too fancy. So let's play the octaves by themselves. Cool. So as you can see, lots and lots of guitars on that part. How many guitars is that? Like 7, 8 guitars or something? Right here. Add the bass, and it'll sound huge. Cool. Okay, so now we're on to the verse. So yeah, like I was saying earlier with you guys, I kind of took a lot of or some inspiration from Sugar We're Going Down. So you know how like the first verse of Sugar We're Going Down kind of has like that those I don't know how to describe it. It's like this thing. So I had that as my verse. So let's have it with the bass and the vocals. You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Seen them all come and go. Yeah, so that's how I thought about that. Super hype. You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Seen them all come and go. And as it opens up, let's see what else happens here. So then this part of the the verse is kind of more of a straightforward like pop punk beat, kind of like something Green Day or Blink 182 would do. I try to keep things as simple as possible because a lot of these parts I'm singing at the same time when I actually play it. Let's have it with the vocals so you can see the full context. I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, don't cry. Maybe that's why every little thing I do never seems enough. Yeah, so this would be the pre-chorus here, kind of. And the beat changed a little bit. See how the beat is? Kind of, what songs have that? Kind of like a Newfound Glory kind of beat, I guess. I'm just gonna read the chat here for a sec. Okay. So let's see what else I could show you guys. I wonder if I could show you the guitar stuff. Like my guitar settings. Sometimes it doesn't work. I might have to restart it later. Yeah, it's not working right. Something happened like when I updated my Logic. For some reason, I had to like restart Logic every time I want to use that plugin, which is a little bit weird. Okay, let's look at the guitars in the chorus, I guess. I'm just reading something here. Please do more Taylor Swift covers, bro. Taylor Swift is like my favorite artist, so for sure, I'm gonna do more of her songs as well. Okay, so let's see the guitars in the chorus. So I added even more guitars. So this is where the guitar with the P90 comes in. You can see. Oh man, I gotta unmute. So let's listen to the guitar with the P90. And then let's add the Tom DeLonge guitar on top of that. Dude, look at that. So pretty big sound. There's also like a trick that I learned to make power chords sound bigger, but I'm not sure if I used it on this cover. On the Backstreet Boys cover that I'll show you guys later what I'm talking about, but I did it in that one for sure. So yeah, so now we got 5 rhythm guitars doing the same thing on that part. I'll just move this here so you can see everything. So in the chorus, yeah, there's 5 guitars playing the exact same thing. So there's the one center guitar and then the 2 on the left and right, and then the quad guitars. And then you hear that thing there, like I added a couple of scratches towards the end of it from right here. That kind of thing. You can see it here again. Sugar, we're going down. Inspiration kind of does this in the second part of the chorus for Sugar, we're going down. Kind kind of that da 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 da. Obviously, it's different for here because it's a different song, but you know what I mean. It's kind of the same kind of feel as that chorus. Yeah, so I just had those octaves there playing in like the little rests. Okay, so that's one. Let's play the entire chorus again, I guess. So you can see it, the finished product for that. I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you find nothing, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me. Man, I love that. I love like that kind of breakdown part. Are we going to get any new originals anytime soon? I'm hoping that we can get originals soon. Probably maybe later in the year. I'm not sure. I don't want to make any promises, but I'm definitely working on them. I just don't know when they'll be coming out. So I'm trying to think about what else I could show you guys for this part. I guess I could show you the vocals. Okay, as you can see here, there's the raw vocals, and then there's the vocals that have been tuned. The one that I use for tuning vocals is Waves Tune, which is kind of similar to Melodyne. The way it works, it kind of scans the voice, and then you can kind of, you know, like edit little things to correct little mistakes and things like that. So let's listen to the raw vocals first. And I added a compressor in here just so you can see, but you don't really have to follow. You know, I'm not the one that mixes the song, so I don't know if this is good or bad. It's just so it sounds good to me while I'm listening to it back. You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Seen them all come and go. Oh, I remember you told me that it made you. Okay, so for most of that verse, there's only one vocal. So a lot of the times before, maybe in 2020, like I used to do verses with double vocals, but I found that sometimes single vocals is actually better. And when you just do single and verse and do doubles in the chorus, then it'll sound bigger in the chorus. You layer only. Yeah, see, for the vocals, I wouldn't know like what the plugins are because Mason does the mixing for the vocals, but I think he probably does something similar. I'm not sure. I think he does use the CLA 76 as well. Is this, and right now I have a. I don't know if he uses MixHub or not. I think he uses something else. That ain't no lie. Seen them all come and go. So you can see here, there's only one vocal, right? And yeah. Oh. And here's just I created another layer to do the little oh. And then I have harmonies left and right. That it made you believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's why. Okay, and then in the chorus, there's a ton of stuff because this is if you guys know Max Martin, he's the producer. This is a Max Martin song, right? So, and it's also NSYNC, and there's like 5 of them. So the real song has a ton of harmonies in the song. So let's just listen to the chorus here. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you find nothing, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me. All right, so that's the chorus. Let's go to the more tuned vocals, so you can hear the difference of you know, raw vocals and vocals that have been polished.
Why every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
And yeah, for vocals, for figuring out the harmonies, yeah, like sometimes that could be tough, but you know, luckily this song has an a cappella version, so it's a little bit easier to pick out the harmonies. And sometimes, like if you look enough online, sometimes there'll be like videos breaking down each part, things like that. So yeah, that's how I kind of figured out the harmonies for it. So let's just run through what I have here. So I have doubles for just the main vocals. So here's the first one.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you.
And with the double.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again.
Okay. And then I also have like a kind of like a low vocal that does the exact same melody. So instead of every little thing I do, it'll be kind of like every little thing I do. Listen that.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again.
So that just kind of adds like a little bit of I don't know, meat to it. Let's see what else. Okay, so there's a main harmony. So most of the time when I do harmonies, I do left and right of the same thing. So let's listen to this harmony here.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them.
And then there's another one here. I think this one is the opposite. So this one's like a low of the same melody, and then this would be the high version, I think. Let's see.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you.
Sounds very, very weird when it's by itself, but it does serve its purpose when it's in the context of everything else.
Every little thing I do never seems
very
enough
subtle.
for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
Okay. Okay, and then there's another harmony. See how this one sounds like.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you.
Yeah, so that's just another harmony part there, but like the one, I guess this is kind of the more prominent one. This one here.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you.
All together.
You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
Okay, that's first chorus. Let's move on to the next part here. So I'm gonna just turn off the vocals for a bit. Oh yeah, so in between there's like a little drum fill. It's not on my session, but on the finished version, it kind of has like that. I call it like the Travis Barker kind of thing, where it like has like a phaser or something.
You got no choice, babe.
Okay, so that's how that is. Let's just listen to the second verse, I guess.
You got no choice, babe, but to move on. You know there ain't no time to wait.
An interlude. Is that an interlude? I don't know if it's. I thought it was like a turnaround. I'm not sure what it's called. I call it a turnaround. Like the little drum fill here. Am I on TikTok? Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I joined like maybe like a year ago. Yeah, but I post videos on there too. So if you're on TikTok, hit me up with a follow, please. What's interesting about this? Okay, so I kind of changed the. I guess the drum beat here is more of like a Tom's thing compared to the first verse, which is totally different. So that's the beat. And then I also changed the way the guitar is. I try to just make things follow the drums. So it's kind of like a jug 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 jug. And you see here like how it has a hit here. It'll also have the little thing in the guitar where it releases for a second and then goes back to palm muting. You know what I mean, I think. Hopefully. And then in the real song, I think in the real song there's kind of like a couple pauses here. It's like you're just too blind to see. So I kind of tried to imitate that a little bit, but I didn't completely pause. So mine has some of the drums are still going. Yeah, so it kind of has like a this thing where it has the kick drum still going, and like some fills going in between. Let's hear it here.
Just too blind to see, but in the end, you know it's gonna be me. You can't deny.
Okay, and then in the pre-chorus, I actually like this a lot. In the pre-chorus, I introduced like octaves again into it in this last part here. So it kind of does like that breakdown kind of thing again that it did in the chorus. Slightly different, I guess. The pattern's a little bit different, but it's sort of similar. And then I tried to make the octaves, I guess, kind of do what the vocals do. Is kind of like, you can't deny, just tell me why. That thing. Actually, like, I noticed here, it's only on this part, actually. The rest of it is just kind of droning on one, or I think it's two notes. So, that kind of thing. Cool. And again here, like you can see, I only have, I guess it's 3 guitars here. Oh, okay, so another thing here I should show you guys is, in the context of the song, it kind of gets bigger, like once the drums kick back in completely. So that's why I have another guitar here in the center here. And then once again in the chorus, same thing as the first verse, or as the first chorus. Sorry. Yeah. So there's like 5 guitars or however many there is. Okay. So for the arrangement, I think the second chorus is pretty much the same as the first. except that it doesn't have this little part here. And the drums are like that kind of thing. On here, it's more of a straight.
I do. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Maybe when you find something, get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me.
Alright, so this part here again kind of goes back to the little intro, like that kind of thing. And they're like, it's gonna be me. So once it does that, it'll do. Basically, it's kind of like a re-intro, right? Like it basically does like what it does in the intro. So I think I kept that mostly the same. So now we're on to the part of the bridge where they're singing. So let's have the vocals back in it.
There comes a day when I'll be the one you'll see.
Okay, so I have the kick still going. You can see here. And then what I did, what I would normally do is probably before it would just be like this. But in this case, I actually also added like a cool kind of octave part here. Subtle on the right side there. So in the real song, this part is kind of very slow. Like it doesn't have any kicks or anything. It kind of just rings out. If I'm remembering correctly. So I got the kick going on, then I kind of do like a build-up thing with the drums. Right. So let's see what it does with the guitars. So I just added the two guitars here. See what it's actually doing. So that's the only two guitars that get added, and then it'll do my favorite part of the song. It's gonna be May. It does that, and then it'll go to like that little the hype kind of. I know Max Martin does this a lot, where it's kind of like a chorus, but it's kind of a bridge at the same time. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but he kind of does it a lot. Like on this song, it's this part where it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a chorus, but it's also the bridge where it's like the same lyrics, but a slightly different melody, I guess. So this is the finished version. Okay. You can see here, like the drums are very different here than the other choruses or other parts of the song. So now it's just doing this beat. And then it'll kind of open up. Like, so like when I come up with these parts, I just tried different beats with the drums and kind of try to imagine myself if I was a drummer. I'm not, I can't play drums, but I try it, you know, I do like air drums and stuff. And that's kind of how I figure out what I want to do, or like what I picture in my head it could sound like. So that's how I have it here. So lots of guitars there again. You can see here, there's this. So center, left, and right. And then I also had some leads that I added. You can barely hear them in the real song, but they're there. I mean, in my finished version of the song, I mean. Yeah, like with these songs, when I try to build stuff, I just try to add more layers. So you can see here, halfway through, octaves come in. And then when the regular chorus kicks in, the quads kick back in as well. I did like a slide. I like doing slides a lot, so you'll see often in my covers like this, there's a lot of slides in the song. That's kind of like I don't know, Green Day influence. They do a lot of slides. I do a lot of slides. Just finished my daily guitar. Man, my screen went black again. So my HDMI is like disconnecting from my computer. Okay. Let's just wait for it to load back in, I guess. Okay. So now we're back into the chorus. But let's just play that whole part here.
All that I do is not enough for you. Don't wanna lose
Hello, Trump. How are you?
it, but I'm not like that. When finally you get to love, every little thing I do.
Okay, so that's that part. And now, like in the real song, the last chorus of the song is crazy. There's like a ton of, I guess like overdubs and different things like that. So let's look at the vocals here. So it has, again, the same chorus vocals from before.
It's every little thing I do. Never seems enough for you.
But see, there's like a ton of little overdubs, kind of like the real NSYNC one.
You don't wanna lose it again. Don't wanna lose it. But I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. But I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
Cool. So that's that part. Let's listen to it again.
I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. Don't wanna but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be anything I do. Never seems enough.
So that's another change here. I like doing that in double choruses, especially at the ending. I kind of do like whatever the opposite of the regular chorus is. So, you know, throughout the entire song, it's kind of like a halftime thing. So I changed it to be like a different beat. That's kind of like a faster feel.
You don't wanna lose it again.
yeah, so that's it for this song. I think we've covered pretty much everything. If you guys have any questions or some things that you guys want me to go over for the song, um, just let me know, I guess, before I close the session and move on to I Want It That Way, which would be the second song I'm showing you guys. So looks like we're all good for this one. So let's open the Backstreet Boys one. Actually, you know, I'm gonna close it completely first, so I can show you the plugin that I use. Hopefully, it works this time. Sometimes, yeah, it kind of glitches and it doesn't work properly. I'll open I Want It That Way. So this will be coming out tomorrow. I think it'll probably be out at midnight tonight if Spotify works that way, which I'm pretty sure it does. So you'll be able to listen to this tonight. I haven't released it anywhere else, so you guys are getting an early preview of the song. But It's Gonna Be Me is already out, so if you want to listen to that, you can go on Spotify. So for anyone here that's been following the channel for a few years or for a long time, you'll know that we actually already did a cover of I Want It That Way a couple of years back. So this is not the same one. Like I made a new version of it, so it's not the same as the one that's up on our channel right now. I just want to see something here. Okay. So I also put the old one into this session just so we have a reference. So the BPM is the same, so I kind of used the old one as a reference to make the new version of the cover. But I'll show you guys the guitars first. Maybe I could show you the guitar tone that I've been using. Okay, so it works on this one. So I'll show you my preset. So the preset that I've been using most frequently over the last little while is for Amplitude an orange rocker verb head with an orange PPC 412 cab. Let's see what the speakers are. So there you can see what the speakers are, and let's hear it by itself. I'm just gonna center the guitar for a second so you guys can hear the guitar tone that I'm using. I don't hear anything. So another one that I've been frequently using was Orange Head, but it would be with like a mess boogie cab. So almost similar, but sounds a little bit different. As you can see here, the cab is different. What I think I actually did for this song was I used this setting. As you can see, it's like a heavier sound. I used that for the quads, and then I used the other setting for everything else, which is like the more I guess it's like less heavy sounding. And my computer's struggling. yeah, so that's that for the guitar tone. I think yeah, for this song I used this setting for everything else, and then I used the one with the Mesa cab for the heavier guitars. And yeah, so that's that for the guitar settings. Okay, so let's check out the song. So this is an early preview. Like I said, it's not released yet. So you guys are getting a preview of the song.
Yeah, you are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart.
Man, I love this song, bro. Are you guys ever going to cover more stuff like Sum 41 or even more Blink? Yeah, probably I'm going to be doing more Blink covers eventually. I don't know about Sum 41, but Blink probably for sure. Okay, so let's see that intro. You can see here, I don't know what Mason used for the amp there actually. So I'm just showing you what I played. So there's one that plays the main riff. I kind of made a loop of it. The layering is making a popping sound. Okay, so that's that. And then I also added like kind of a, if you've listened to the real song, they kind of have like random effects going in the back. So I added one other guitar that kind of does that. That. It just does it twice. And then this thing here. So this is kind of just like it rings out the chord. And as you can see here, it's kind of labeled AVA after Angels and Airwaves because there's a lot of delay used, and anytime I hear delay, it just reminds me of Angels and Airwaves. So okay, so I have here the guitar with the tone, and again here with this song, the real song is slower. So like I said at the first one, the first thing that I try to do when starting a new cover is I'll try to figure out what speed I want it to be. So I'm pretty sure this one is probably like 100 beats per minute or something, the original, and then I made our version or my version 115. But the old one that was on our channel was also the same BPM. And you can see there's like the old stuff from the old version of the song, and then I made new versions of everything, of most of the stuff. So here's the new drums that I made. Okay, so the drums kick in here. There's that part. So let Let me just show you guys quickly how the old one sounded like, so we can compare the old one to the new one, because I think arrangement wise it's a little bit similar for this first part. So this is the old version. And as you can see, my mic has gotten better.
You are my fire, the one desire, believe.
Todd, what's good, bro? So yeah, the drums are obviously a little bit different from the original, because I made new drums for it. But yeah, so I think the biggest difference to me is the vocals, because I got a better mic. I use an SM7B now. Before I was using an NT1A. It was very kind of like echoey. So this is the new one.
Yeah, you are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way.
Yes, man, SM7B, bro. And Jay, to answer your question, I actually do stream on Twitch, but I stream games. I do not stream music. I'll type you my channel on Twitch if you wanna watch me and my friends play some games. Okay, so the drums kick in. I think the two versions here are pretty similar. The drums are obviously a little bit different, but the general feel is the same. Cool. So that's the old one. This is the new one.
Our two worlds apart, can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart.
Cool. So I'll compare the choruses here for you guys, so you can see the differences in the guitar. So in the old version, I remember when I opened the session up again, there's actually only 2 guitars, I think, in the chorus. And when you compare that to the new version, the new one sounds a lot bigger. So I'll just show that to you guys.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a miss.
So that's the old one. And you see here, like, in the new one, once the chorus hits, it's like, it's huge.
I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you.
And a trick here that I did to make the guitars sound heavier, that I was talking about it earlier, is I actually kind of played the power chord a little bit different. So I'll just show you guys how it normally was before. My guitar's on tunes. I'm just gonna tune my guitar real quick. It's always the G string. So the old one is kind of like this. But a trick I learned actually from recording in a studio with a producer, when I was doing the recordings for Dangerous Ambitions a couple of years back, is you can see how this is like a D power chord, right? What you can do is actually bar the top string, make it sound like heavier. And it'll sound like that. So that's what I'm doing in the new version. In the old version, it's like this. The new one's like this. And you can see how much heavier it sounds like when everything is put together. Yeah, so we were a group before. I guess when you found our channel, there was two of us. Right now I'm by myself though. Okay. So you can see here, the chorus has a ton of guitar, and there's also lead and there's also octave. So yeah, we'll take you guys to the chorus. That sounds heavy, dude. I'll show you the quads. Look at that. Well, like I mentioned earlier, I used the, I believe it's the tone with the Mesa cab. So orange rocker verb head, Mesa boogie cab. And you dropped a follow on my Twitch. Okay, thanks so much, man. So we'll probably be streaming tomorrow night if you want to tune in. Like usually we play like Resident Evil games. All right, any scary games. That's the quad. Let's hear the kind of like the main guitars. So you can see there. I think in the main guitars, I actually did it. I did the power chords the normal way. But look how it sounds compared to the other one, though. That compared to this. Like, look how heavy that sounds. And then I have this center guitar here. Again, that's more like it's kind of playing with the main. And I added a subtle lead. You can't really hear it that well in the track. It's kind of like it's barely supposed to be there. And then towards the end there, it kind of just follows the melody of like, I want it that way. That kind of thing. And another thing that I added was the octaves on the second half of the chorus. So like the old version doesn't have this at all. Let's play the old version. Mistake, tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. I think the old version is more it kind of it has the leads, but it doesn't have octaves towards the end there. So here's the new one. Tell me why I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Very subtle, but you know, like a lot of small things is what I find cool about like adding layers into the song. If you guys have ever watched what's his name, Derek Whibley do the Sum 41 songs, like when he shows the sessions for like Underclass Hero, there's like a million layers to the song. We did a cover of Walking Disaster like last year, I think, or 2 years ago, and dude, that song took me so long to do because there's just a million layers in that song. But yeah, here's the octaves that I added, and again, like the octaves kind of just follow the vocals in this one. It's just kind of I never wanna hear you say, that kind of thing. And then the last part that's actually cool about this last part is it follows the melody, but it actually follows the melody of the harmony. So instead of being like the normal melody, it's the harmony. I want it that way, kind of like that. Ooh. So let's move on to second verse. So again, here, like, this is probably like the first like really major change from the old version to this one, because this one I kind of just did the same. I don't know. I like it when songs are more simple, I guess, sometimes, especially like this kind of song. I just like the groove of the original, so I kind of tried to keep that. And I tried to make the bass like a little groovy too. It's kind of following like the pattern of the drums. So let's listen to that.
Your fire, your one desire. Yes,
sorry for the lag.
Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why.
And there's some octaves there that come towards the end of the verse too. Let's listen to the guitar by itself again. Which is over here. Again, very subtle, like you don't hear it that much, but I just like adding things like that, especially towards like the end of a verse, or like the second half of a verse as it goes into a chorus. I think it's cool when you add little elements into the song. Right? That's that part. To show you guys the old version that's up on our channel, like that verse is completely different. It's kind of a different beat altogether. Which is cool too, actually. That's that. And then you can see here, like, the new one is completely different, at least in that part.
Your fire, your one desire. Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a myth.
All right, let's try to look at the layers again. And the guitar for the chorus. Yeah, so pretty much the same thing as the first chorus. Yeah, it's exactly the same for that part. I'll take you guys through the vocals, I guess. Because again, Max Martin song, a million vocals in the song. There has to be a million harmonies and stuff like that in his songs, especially with like the, you know, like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, where there's multiple singers. So show you guys the vocals there. So I have a vocal for the "Tell Me Why," and then the vocals for kind of like the response. So let's play the chorus vocals here.
Why ain't, tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Cool. So as you can see there, everything is doubled for the chorus. In the verses, I just kept it single. But let's see what the difference it makes.
Why ain't nothing? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Yeah, so I think it actually makes a good difference, good amount of difference. Like it sounds a lot, I don't know, more hype, more energy.
Why ain't nothing but a heartache? Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake? Tell me why I never wanna hear you say.
Right? Let's add the harmonies in there. So yeah, there's like a ton of harmonies. So let's try to listen to the harmonies by themselves first.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why.
So that's one harmony. Let's add other ones.
Heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
So it's kind of a similar kind of thing, but it's a lower octave, I guess. Hello, the Low Down Music channel. What's up, man?
Tell me why.
Okay, and then more harmonies here.
Ain't nothing but a heart.
Again, sounds pretty funny when it's by itself. These super high harmonies, but when it's played with everything, then it sounds cool.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
So that's how it sounds.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why.
Cool. So let's listen to it with everything else.
Why ain't nothing but a heartache? Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake? Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Cool. So that's that. And again, like I said earlier, so this, I believe it's this harmony here that the guitar follows.
I want it that way. I want it that way.
See the octaves follow it? Jamal Robinson says, "Yo, chill out, dog." Sorry. Okay. Okay, so that's the chorus. We already went through this part. Second chorus is pretty much the same. So there's a bridge.
Now I can see that we're falling apart in the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know.
How many vocals track did you record? Let's see. So this is just harmonies. Everything is left and right. Notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 for harmonies, but keep in mind, a lot of the things that I do, it could be, it could be just one track sometimes, but I like to separate things a lot. So that's 12 for harmonies. Oh man, there's like them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The 15 for the regular chorus vocals. For the verse, there's 3. And so there's a whole separate section here. See, like this could be. See, there's only like a few parts there. Like there's a lot of tracks, but it's only for one part that I made those. And then this one is just an overlap. Like there's a part of the song where kind of the bridge chorus is going at the same time as the regular chorus. I'm glad you like it, guys. Thank you. So let's see what I did for the bridge, I guess. This part of the bridge here.
Now I can see that we're falling apart.
So kind of just the basic palm muting here. Palm muting on the left, on the right, it's like ringing out chords, I guess. And then as it builds up, added more stuff to it. So this is the part that goes like, no matter, or however it goes. No matter the distance, that part. Distance, I want you to know that part. You can see there I added a couple layers. So there's the octaves, and then there's a center guitar that gets added in. And then it kind of chills out after that. Do you deal with cover song copyright issues? They don't block the covers or anything like that, but they will have a claim on it. So sometimes you don't get any money from it, I guess. But other times they'll share the revenue with you. Okay, so where was I here? Let's just listen to the finished product, I guess.
Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire you are.
Let's listen to the old one too, just as a comparison of that part.
Now I can see that we're falling apart the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, my fire.
See the difference there? This part is different. And the new one, the palm muting keeps going.
My fire, the one desire you are.
And then another part I added for that part where it goes to change the keys is I added a couple slides, or one slide rather. Let's see. Slide there somewhere. Slide, and then it kind of like a, I don't know, a scratch, or like where you hit the open strings kind of. Oh, it is a slide. Closer. And here again, this part is completely different from the old one, I think. So I kind of made the beat to be like a more jumpy, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's more jumpy. Kind of like that. So that's the ain't nothing but a heartache, ain't nothing but a miss. Let's play the vocals too.
You say, wanna hear you say, nothing but a heartache, ain't nothing but a mistake. Don't wanna hear you say, I never wanna hear you say. Oh yeah.
There's a ton of vocals there too. So there's the the main melodies. So there's a single, the main and the double for the main melody.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
There's the overdubs here.
Wanna hear you say ain't nothing but a heartache. Yeah. Ain't nothing but a man.
And yeah, like the other ones, there's like that that really high harmony that sounds really funny by itself. And then there's the low one.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear.
And then there's the actual harmony.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Don't wanna hear you say. I never wanna hear.
What is the bass guitar level at? I don't mix the songs, so I don't know exactly how loud the bass is in the final product. But you can, I guess you can try to judge I think it's at a good level. I can hear it pretty well in my headphones, so yeah. Let's listen to an old version from 2 years ago here. Yeah, so the drums are very different for that part. So here's the new one. I think there's also more overdubs and stuff. Like I did more of what's actually in the original song. I think in the old one I didn't really do that. And the mic makes such a big difference. The SM7B versus the NT1A. Like I probably just got a little bit better over 2 years, but yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. Like, look how my voice sounds here. It's so echoey compared to this one. Cover You a Men at Work song. Are there effects on the vocals? I believe Mason did put effects on the there's probably like some sort of reverb, compression. So yeah, I wouldn't know the exact effects that he put on it. I'm just showing you guys like what I did when I recorded the song before I sent it out for mixing, because I don't mix my own stuff for the most part. Okay, and then going into the bridge here, or the final chorus rather. Over here. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys here. So yeah, the bridge, chorus bridge kind of thing that Max Martin does a lot. So in the final chorus, it overlaps with the regular chorus. I'll just solo this for you guys. Let me mute this.
Tell me why ain't nothing but
You can hear it in the back.
a mistake. Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heart.
And there's just a ton of stuff. Like towards the end, there's just like a million overdubs. Right?
Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way.
Cool. So yeah, that's a little detail in there. I don't know if the old one has that actually.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
I can't tell. It's pretty buried, so I'm not sure. Where's the outro? Yes, this is the outro, I guess, right? Or the final chorus, whatever you want to call it. So this is the new version here.
Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say.
That's another big change that I made. Not huge, but a little change, I guess. Compared to the original. The original version had like a different thing here.
Why I never wanna hear you say, I want it that.
Kind of like a breakdown kind of thing, but mine is.
Why I never wanna hear you say.
I just like that beat with like that kind of thing.
Why I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. 'Cause I want it that way.
Fun fact: some songs will have an intro, and others will have an outro, and others won't. Yeah, I've seen some songs like that where there's no intro, it just starts. But yeah, that's the song. I think we've covered pretty much everything for that song, and you guys can listen to the whole thing. I think at midnight tonight. It'll be out on Spotify. So yep. So the covers EP will be out tomorrow or tonight at midnight. Right. So I'll just tell you guys the track list. So there's 4 songs on it. It's gonna be Me, or It's Gonna Be May by NSYNC. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Never Gonna Give You Up, Rick Roll by Rick Astley. And then 4th is I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys. But yeah, so that should conclude our or my stream for today. If you guys want more live streams in the future, please let me know. I'll try to do something just so we can chill and hang out. Maybe I can play a game or so. Yeah. If you guys want to catch me on more live streams, I do live streams of games on a gaming channel on Twitch. I'll just write down the Twitch handle. So yeah, hit us up with a follow, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you and peace out.